What happens when half the world's population unites under a single parliamentary banner? This isn't a hypothetical question anymore. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, are on the verge of establishing their own parliament, sending ripples of uncertainty across the established world order. This bold move has the potential to reshape global politics and economics as we know it. The potential ramifications of this new parliament are vast, particularly for Western countries accustomed to holding the reins of global power. Will this be the dawn of a multipolar world, where the West is no longer the sole architect of international relations? Or will it lead to increased tensions and a new era of global competition? One thing is certain, the world is watching and the stakes are incredibly high. BRICS is not simply an acronym. It represents a growing bloc of emerging economies challenging the traditional dominance of the West. Each member boasts a unique set of strengths. Brazil with its vast natural resources, Russia with its energy prowess, India with its burgeoning tech sector, China with its manufacturing might, and South Africa as a gateway to the African continent. Together, they represent a significant portion of the global population, GDP, and trade. Their collective voice has grown louder in recent years, demanding a greater say in international institutions like the United Nations, the World Bank, and the International Monetary Fund. The formation of a BRICS parliament is a natural progression of this growing assertiveness. The proposed BRICS parliament is envisioned as a platform for greater cooperation and coordination among member states. It aims to streamline decision-making on issues of mutual interest, ranging from trade and investment to climate change and security. The parliament will provide a forum for BRICS nations to present a united front on the global stage, amplifying their individual voices and potentially challenging the West's dominance in international affairs. The specifics of its structure and function are still being debated, but its potential impact is undeniable. Shifting political sands. The establishment of a BRICS parliament has sent shockwaves through Western capitals. It signals a shift in the global balance of power, with the potential to diminish the West's influence on the world stage. For decades, Western countries have enjoyed a relatively unchallenged position in shaping international norms and institutions. The BRICS parliament, however, represents a challenge to this status quo. It could lead to the emergence of alternative power centers, potentially diluting the West's influence and creating a more multipolar world order. Economic tremors in the West. The economic implications of a BRICS parliament are equally significant. Increased cooperation among these emerging economies could lead to a realignment of global trade patterns, potentially impacting Western businesses accustomed to dominating global markets. The BRICS nations have already taken steps to reduce their reliance on the US dollar, establishing their own development bank, and promoting the use of national currencies in bilateral trade. The parliament could further accelerate these efforts, potentially weakening the dollar's dominance and impacting Western economies. A new dawn, a new order. The BRICS parliament represents a pivotal moment in global geopolitics. It is a clear signal of the shifting balance of power and the rise of emerging economies. While its long-term impact remains to be seen, it has undoubtedly shaken the foundations of the established world order. The West can no longer afford to take its global dominance for granted. The rise of BRICS demands a re-evaluation of traditional alliances and a more inclusive approach to global governance. The world is changing, and those who fail to adapt risk being left behind. What are your thoughts on this new era of global politics? Share your views in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis on the changing world order.